Lillian grew annoyed at Arf's impolite answer. Before things could escalate, Orion cut in, saying, "Can anyone please tell me how we lost Banch? What happened after he killed the demon ram?" I blacked out, and can't seem to recall anything after that. Lillian answered proudly, "I built a wall of scorpions between him and us." JS rolled his eyes. "Oh, I think that was my idea. But sure, go ahead, Your Majesty." Lillian and JS exchanged a look and then burst out laughing. Yeah, Lillian said, as His Honor mentioned. And after that, we didn't hear back from him. JS added, "He can't initiate any attacks on us, so please remember, if we fight back first, he'll use that as an excuse to eliminate all of us." "The nights here aren't safe," Orion said thoughtfully. "We need to establish a safety net." He paused, rubbing his temples. "By morning, Banch will come again to give us the second task. But my head and body ache. As JS said, I almost died twice tonight." He let out a weary laugh. "Let's get some rest." "Morning isn't far off," Lillian crossed her arms. "Well, I can't just sleep out here like this. I need a bed. A room." Orion sighed with a sad smirk. "Maybe you could make yourself a bed of scorpions?" "I've never tried that," Lillian replied, smiling to lighten the mood. "But I think I can. Today I learned I can make a wall. So hopefully a bed out of my little darlings, too." Orion stood, scanning the area. "I'll draw a circle of my own blood around us. It'll serve as a first line of defense in case anything approaches while we sleep." "No need," Lillian said firmly. "You've already lost too much blood and energy. I'll create 3 layers of scorpion walls around us. 3 lines of defense. And maintaining them doesn't drain my strength." Orion nodded in agreement. He built a small fire and sat with his back against a tree, gazing at the patch of night sky that Lillian had left open like a window beyond her scorpion walls. JS noticed how drained Orion looked and came closer. "Orion, can I ask you something? Would you let Arfs try to heal your body? It'd be good practice for him, and it'd help you recover for tomorrow." Eyes half closed, Orion replied, "It's not my body that aches, JS. His healing power can't reach a shattered heart. The pain I feel is within my soul. Good night." JS looked over at Arfs, who was still standing, watching them curiously, as if sensing they were talking about him. JS waved him over. "Come on, Arfs, sit with me. My shoulder still hurts from that bee sting. Maybe you could heal it." Arfs hesitated, then sat beside JS and placed his hand on his shoulder. Within seconds, JS drifted into sleep. Lillian settled herself on the sturdy branches of a tree, resting on the scorpion bed she'd crafted. She quickly fell asleep too, but Orion and Arfs remained awake. Orion rarely slept easily, and Arfs had too much on his mind to close his eyes. After a couple of hours, Arfs glanced at Orion and sensed he was still awake. He moved closer, hesitant, but determined. Guilt pressed on his chest. He couldn't shake the feeling that he had distracted Orion and caused the ram's death. He wanted to make it right somehow. "It seems you're having trouble sleeping," Arfs said quietly. Orion turned his face away, saying nothing. Arfs continued, "I'm sorry, Orion. Truly. If I hadn't distracted you, things might have gone differently. I know you'll never forgive me." He looked down, struggling to express himself. The words didn't quite match the depth of what he felt. After a long silence, he spoke again. "When I told you my father's name was Alfs, you seemed surprised. Why?" Did you know him? Did he ever tell you his name? Something doesn't add up, and I need to know. Orion took a deep breath. The Asura who saved my life never told me his name. But I had an uncle, someone I trusted deeply. Since he was the one most familiar with the Asuras, I told him what happened to me, described the man who saved me. My uncle said it must have been Alph's, his old friend. I never met him, but he would often visit my uncle in secret. I don't know why I never saw them together, or why I'd never met Alph's before the drowning incident. But they were close. I asked my uncle to arrange a meeting so I could thank him, but it never happened. Then I met you, and your name sounded so much like his. I must have called you Alph's by accident.